In this week's video, I want to talk about originality and why we make art in an interesting way. Something I feel we should all take the time to reflect upon. It is really easy to focus on making as many drawings and paintings as possible without putting much thought on what it is we're actually working on. But let's take a step back and figure out why we started drawing in the first place. For most of us, we started drawing because we had something interesting locked in our head that we wanted to get out and share. Like drawing new gadgets for your action man, who by the way is the greatest hero of them all. Creating cool new characters that you would love to see in your favorite manga or anime. Or bringing your party's Dungeons and Dragons characters to life. Either way, we made art because we had something exciting, funny, scary, or just plain cool that we wanted to share with everyone. But when it comes to creating artwork for ourselves, we tend to forget all these things. The things that you find exciting growing up. And we end up creating generic sci-fi or fantasy artwork. This happens because when we decide to take the plunge and work exclusively on art, we surround ourselves with a lot of other artwork. We log in daily to DeviantArt or ArtStation. We go on Facebook to see what others are working on. And we scroll through our Instagram, slowly being influenced by what is popular in our industry. And I'm not trying to suggest that we all ditch the internet. But after living in the art bubble for so long, it's really important to take some time off to remember why we made art in the first place. Over the years, I've noticed that all the artists I love follow a very interesting pattern that I feel we must all take to improve past a certain point. Step 1. Create artwork that you enjoy, for no other reason other than wanting it to exist. Step 2. Copy trendy artwork that you feel will get you jobs and more visibility. Step 3. Create artwork for companies following a strict brief and style guide, usually devoid of personality. Step 4. Feel a lack of personality or purpose in your artwork. Step 5. Create a personal project where you go back to what you really wanted to do with art. Step 6. Find a healthy balance where you create artwork for clients, but only share personal artwork that you really want to be known for. I figured out this pattern a while ago and promptly decided to skip to step 5. If you go to the front page of ArtStation, you will definitely come across the ever popular soldier with a sci-fi helmet because faces are hard. And if this is something that you really love to do, then go right ahead. But a lot of budding artists paint sci-fi helmet bro because it's a popular subject and they want to get their work noticed. But this often has the opposite effect because you will never paint a better sci-fi helmet bro than the artists who really love and understand this subject. And you'll be better served by painting something you connect with instead. Art is about us, our lives, the experiences we had growing up, the books we read, the movies we watch, the shapes and colors we think are cool. Art is all about showing the world who we are and what we love, and that can be a very scary thought. Placing yourself in a pedestal for everyone to see and critique is quite frankly frightening. That's why I would never be able to pull a sci-fi helmet bro piece. I didn't grow up loving sci-fi, and I don't find it particularly appealing. But needless to say, there's absolutely nothing wrong with copying others, of course. It's how humans learn. But what happens is, after copying others for so long, we tend to lose our voice and individuality. We should only copy others to find ourselves, not to hide from ourselves. We all have that fear that the things we love to draw are not viable and that nobody will love and enjoy them. This might have been a viable concern before the internet, but now you can connect with people just like you all over the world, and your unique outlook will make you stand out to them. So before we think about what brushes, what paper, or what computer specs to use, I believe that understanding what makes you you and never losing sight of it will make you a much better artist. I'm stylesosunde, this has been Artflow, and remember, eat, sleep, art. Bye! I do it for the love, yes I do. So you don't care about the money, well yes it's true. And I'm so blessed to be fulfilling my destiny.